Ever wonder what your kids are really doing on their phones all day? It's a question on every parent's mind. The digital landscape for children is changing faster than ever, and it's not just about what they're watching anymore. It's about how they're connecting, playing, and living a huge part of their lives online. Let's dive into the world of YouTube, chat apps, and the ever-growing screen time, and figure out how kids are truly changing in this digital age. First, let's talk about the giant in the room, YouTube. It's no longer just a place for cartoons and toy unboxing videos. For today's kids, YouTube is their primary source of entertainment, their teacher, and even their career inspiration. They're not just passive viewers, they're active participants. They follow creators who feel like friends, learn everything from science experiments to dance moves, and even dream of becoming YouTubers themselves. This shift is massive. Instead of aspiring to be astronauts or doctors, many kids now want to be content creators. This shows a fundamental change in their perception of media and fame. They see authenticity and direct connection, something traditional television rarely offered. They're learning to edit videos, understand analytics, and build an online brand before they even hit their teenage years. But YouTube is just one piece of the puzzle. The social aspect of their digital lives has exploded, primarily through chat apps like WhatsApp, Discord, and the chat functions within games like Roblox and Fortnite. Think back to when we were kids. If you wanted to talk to your friends, you'd call them on a landline or go knock on their door. Now, communication is constant and instantaneous. Kids are living in a world of group chats, where inside jokes are born, plans are made, and social hierarchies are formed. These digital spaces are their new playgrounds. This is where they learn social cues, navigate friendships, and unfortunately, sometimes encounter their first taste of conflict or cyberbullying. The dynamics are complex. A message left on read can feel like a personal rejection. Being left out of a group chat can be the modern equivalent of not being invited to a birthday party. It's a high-stakes social environment that parents often don't see. And this brings us to the big number everyone worries about: screen time. Recent studies are eye-opening. Kids between the ages of 8 and 10 are spending, on average, around 6 hours a day in front of screens. For preteens and teenagers, that number jumps to a staggering 9 hours. That's more time than they spend in school, and for many, more time than they spend sleeping. Now, it's easy to look at that number and panic, but we need to look beyond the quantity of time and focus on the quality. Are they passively scrolling through short-form videos for hours on end? Or are they creating a digital masterpiece in Minecraft, collaborating with friends on a school project via video call, or learning to code through an online game? The context of screen time is everything. Not all screen time is created equal. One of the most significant changes is the blend between their digital and real lives. They are not separate worlds anymore. They are completely intertwined. A friendship that starts in a Roblox game can easily transition into a real-life friendship. The slang they use in their text messages bleeds into their everyday conversations. The fashion trends they see on TikTok influence what they wear to school. This integration is something many adults struggle to understand. We tend to see the online world as a separate entity, a place you go to. For kids, it's just an extension of their reality. There's no on and off switch. This seamless blend is a core part of their identity. So, with all this change, what's our role as parents, educators, and guardians? It's not about banning devices or becoming the screen time police. That approach often backfires, creating secrecy and resentment. Instead, our role is to be guides, not gatekeepers. We need to get curious. Ask them about their favorite YouTuber. Let them show you the world they built in Roblox. Ask about the latest meme going around in their group chat. By showing genuine interest, you open the door for communication. This allows you to have important conversations about digital citizenship, online safety, and finding a healthy balance. Let's talk about that balance. It's crucial. Encouraging offline activities is more important than ever. Team sports, music lessons, family board game nights, or even just taking a walk together without any phones can help them disconnect and engage with the world in a different way. It's about teaching them the joy of both worlds. The goal isn't to demonize technology, but to help them build a healthy relationship with it. It's about empowering them to make smart choices. For example, teach them to recognize when scrolling makes them feel anxious or sad. Encourage them to set their own limits, perhaps using phone settings to track their time and decide what a reasonable amount is for them. We also need to equip them with the tools to navigate this world safely. Talk to them about privacy settings, about not sharing personal information with strangers, and about what to do if they encounter someone who makes them feel uncomfortable. Emphasize that they can always come to you without fear of punishment if something goes wrong online. Creating that safe space for communication is the single most important thing you can do. Let them know you're on their team. In the end, our kids are the first generation of digital natives to grow up with this level of immersion. They are pioneers in a world we are still trying to understand. They are more connected, more informed, and more creative in ways we couldn't have imagined. Yes, there are challenges and dangers, but there are also incredible opportunities. They are learning skills for jobs that don't even exist yet. They are forming global friendships and developing a broader worldview. The key is connection. Connect with them about their digital lives. Help them connect safely with their friends and teach them the importance of connecting with the world offline. It's not about fighting against technology. It's about learning to live with it and learning to thrive with it by staying involved, staying informed, and keeping the lines of communication wide open. We can help our kids harness the incredible power of their digital world while staying grounded, healthy, and happy in the real one. Let's help them play smart and connect safely. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more insights into our kids' digital lives. See you in the next one.